We're back from a little long break. We've been playing pretty much Last of Us, and
Yeah.
we actually finished that game too. And I'm like slowly posting up videos of that on my second channel. You want to talk about that, like in a review again or something
Oh,
like that?
well, all right. All right. If you haven't played the game and you don't want a spoiler, stop listening now. Mute it for a couple minutes here or whatever. If you've played the game, then you know what we're about to say and why it's kind of frustrating in a sense. So
Right.
the ending's just one of those things where, all right, you spend the entire game with this girl, protecting her. Like your job is to get her to the Fireflies camp, because she's the cure. She could save mankind. Like she could save millions of people. But this motherfucker Joel is just like, "Nah, man, I love you like a daughter now. I'm not gonna let him kill you to save people. Like I want to be selfish and just keep you." So it's like it's one of,
Yeah,
it's so like as I've sat on it, like I'm more frustrated now
yeah.
because you put so much hard work into the game. Like
Yeah.
it's a taxing game. It takes
It's a lot of hours. It's a lot of hours.
It's a lot of hours. It's a lot of energy. It's emotionally draining because like there's parts of the game where you know Joel's character is like kind of on his deathbed in a freaking garage in like some ski lodge town,
Right.
and then Ellie's just out there with this motherfucker Mr. Rogers type looking dude.
Oh yeah, David.
trying to kill him in a diner, and that shit just gets intense because he's like, okay, what is this? Like, is she gonna die? Is she gonna live? Like,
Right.
It's stressful to play. But so I mean, so the gameplay is good, right? It's pretty simple. It's pretty easy to play. It's a fun game to play. But then you invest all this time in it, and you kind of get attached to the characters and attached to the storyline, and then you get to the end, and then he kills the leader of the Fireflies, just straight up, cold blood, just pops her.
Pretty much.
And then just it just all goes kind of downhill from there. But then, kind of in a sense, like there's a part at the very very like end right before the credit part kind of rolls, where I think doesn't she ask him like they just let us go kind of thing or something like that. I think that I can't remember the dialogue exactly what it is, but like Ellie and Joel are talking and they're on their way back to Joel's brother's like camp.
Right, camp.
And they're talking, and it's kind of one of those moments where he straight up lies, just like
he lies.
Straight up lies to her about what happened, because she was still kind of like unconscious and groggy, so she doesn't really understand how they got out of there.
Right.
And then suddenly, like she asks him this question. He straight up lies to her, and she kind of has this like, in my eyes, like this like, okay, all right. I know, like this, like I know you're lying to me, but kind of like this.
Just go along with it.
I think I get why you did it, kind of thing.
Right.
So it's like, it's weird. I really hope there's a sequel though.
I'm really wondering where this game is gonna go from there. Now that it happened, and it's like like you said, like there's all this like tension and buildup of you saving humanity and like, and there's that part where, Ellie is taken into the Fireflies, and then she's about to be, she's pretty much about to produce a cure for all humanity, right? But she has to die, and it's just like Joel just pretty much like takes his shit all over that that tension and buildup.
It's like, the best way to put it.
Yeah, and like he's like, well, fuck you. I like her a lot, and to the point where she's like my daughter.
Yeah,
and just like. You guys know where it goes. I mean, but I've actually talked to like a few people about it, and like someone said like I mean it wasn't the best. They said it wasn't the best ending, but it was like something they would understand why it happened. Because like they say like it would have been weird for Joel to just like let go of Ellie just like that. And she and let her die and stuff like that. It's just, I mean, it's kind of true because like throughout the game you kind of see like the relationship getting stronger and stuff like that, like, getting deeper and like to the point it's like a father and daughter relationship. Well, I don't know. It's just like for me, that the way that ended is just so weird. I don't know.
Yeah, it's definitely abrupt and like
It was really abrupt. Yeah, it's like I did not expect that to happen at all.
Yeah. The more I've been thinking about it though, it's kind of like video games don't ever end like that for us. Like you know what I mean? It's not how video games end. Like video games like always have resolve.
Right.
Like there's always like it might not necessarily be happy, but it's got like a happy ending, you know. And so I think they did a really good job with the game with the ending they did. Like yeah, it's not the best ending, but it makes sense.
It does make sense
because it's so human. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
Human nature. We're not perfect. We don't always get the freaking happy endings.
Yes.
You know, you don't get the like right off into the sunset, like we saved the day kind of shit. This is kind of like I think it's a very real reflection of like what actual people would do. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like I thought about it. I was like, wow, if this happened, right? Like if I was Joel, and like I lost my daughter, and then I'm like saving this girl or whatever because she's gonna save mankind, like, and I got attached to her, like I think I probably would be that selfish to like.
Probably yeah, just
you know
take her away from the fireflies and probably like kill them in the process.
Yeah.
But but now that it happened, it is what it is now, and it's just like it happened. So I'm just like now really curious where it's gonna go from there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we kind of like talked over this in when we actually finished the game. And what did you give it a score like out of 10? Was it like did you say 8 or something?
Yeah, I gave it like an 8.
Yeah, I think I said I gave it a 7 just because like the way it like the ending happened and also because like the gameplay is just nothing new, but like it's not like fucking terrible or anything. It's still fun, but it's not new, so it's nothing innovating. So that's why I give it a 7. I mean, I felt if the ending was better, then I would definitely give it a solid 8. But that's just me. That's just in my opinion.
Yeah.
Did you finish Bioshock Infinite?
I have.
Did you?
That's a weird ending too. Like
yeah, it is that one really caught me off guard too.
When I finished it late last night, and then today I was like, okay, I have to look up like someone's interpretation of the ending so that I can understand what the hell happened because I was so tired when I finished it. I was like, what the hell? Like, it's so like, it's like a weird. It's kind of like a weird abrupt ending like The Last of Us, but it's so much like happier. Like it kind of
makes a better result.
Yeah,
it creates better results. Yeah. It's not gonna create a sequel or anything like that. Yeah.
But I don't think the game needs a sequel though. Like
probably
personally, like it's good. Maybe some DLC packs where it kind of like
there is a DLC pack going on, and
that's right.
It's called Burial at Sea or something like that, and
yeah.
It's pretty much like you're in the setting of the first Bioshock game, but you're still Booker, and then you see Elizabeth in the game, but as a different Elizabeth.
So it kind of plays on that like weird, what are they called, realities?
Like it's like variations and stuff like that. So there's like multiple Elizabeths and stuff like that. But that one, Bioshock was like a lot more satisfying. Yeah. I thought. Like the way it ended, even though it was pretty abrupt, like and I have to admit, like the first time I saw that ending, I was like, "What the fuck just happened?" I thought I actually went back to the last checkpoint and I played that and then let that ending play again, and I actually like kind of got it. Spoiler alert for those who haven't played Bioshock Infinite, but like it's pretty much like if the only way to stop Comstock was to kill Booker because Comstock was from Booker. Yeah. Yeah. So like, if you stop Booker at this point where at that pond or whatever.
Yeah, like where he's about to get baptized.
Yeah, baptized
after the Battle of Wounded Knee.
Wounded Knee. Yeah. And pretty much like he made a choice whether to get baptized or not. And then this Booker like he chose to be baptized and he was like reborn, and then he changed his name to Comstock, and then that's like how the antagonist came to light, I guess. But yeah, with that, like that one had it's like one of those games that had simple gameplay, but like the story was really deep, and I really liked that one a lot better, just because like the way like the ending was satisfying enough, and I still had a lot of fun with the gameplay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, that's why I for that one I would give it an 8 out of 10 or a 9 maybe. But,
yeah, I give it a solid 8.
Yeah, that was
almost a 9.
Definitely,
That was really good.
Yeah, it was definitely a solid 8. So, let's I guess we can move on from that.
Okay.
Yeah. So I came back from my trip, and kind of like my unexpected trip from Japan, and I find like people talking about Miley fucking Cyrus all over Facebook. So I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, so I mean, like, do you know what happened?
Yeah, so I didn't. I don't watch television hardly ever. Like most of my news, I get like kind of like he says like I'll see something pop up on Twitter or Facebook or whatever, and then I'll go look.
Right.
I'll watch like so. Like, what happened was I saw somebody post a picture on Instagram, and it was this weird ass picture of Miley Cyrus, and so I was like, all right, it's obviously at the VMAs. So I went and typed in Miley Cyrus VMAs. Ended up on MTV's website. Watched this clip. So Miley Cyrus performed at the VMAs in this really weird costume thing, and she performed her song We Can't Stop, We Won't Stop, We Can't Stop. I forget if it's can't or won't. It's been fairly popular and catchy on the radio lately.
Right.
She performed that, and then at the end of her song, all of a sudden Robin Thicke of who sings Blurred Lines, that song comes on, and so she performs with him on stage, and she pretty much just twerks like all over him.
Oh,
and,
Jesus!
If you don't know what twerking is, you've probably been living under a rock or in your grandmother's basement for the last 6 months. It's like grinding, pretty much. You see girls doing hip hop video kind of thing. But the worst part is she's wearing like this.
What is she wearing? It was like a skin tone.
Yeah, skin tone vinyl bikini, pretty much.
Yeah.
And so there's numerous reactions to it, which is hilarious because, first of all, she has the all right. I appreciate women who are like in shape and have nice features. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Miley Cyrus has a flat ass. Like there is a BuzzFeed article out there. I think it's like 20 things that Miley Cyrus's ass looks like, and if one of those things is Hank Hill's butt from King of the Hill, and a dead turkey at Thanksgiving.
Oh Lord,
you're doing something wrong. Like it's just flappy, jiggly all over the place. It's hilarious. And then she had like this weird pigtail kind of thing. She kind of looked like a giraffe. If we're gonna be honest.
Oh Lord, yeah, I've seen pictures of it, and like I'm just like, what is going on? I just can't come up with the words.
Yeah,
from Cyrus.
It's pretty it's crazy. A lot of people think she's gone off the deep end. Well, I'm not willing to say that yet, but I'm very close to wanting to say that because I have no evidence as to whether or not she actually does all the drugs and alcohol that she references in her music.
Right.
If that's true, then her music's probably a cry for help, in my opinion. We should probably help her. We helped Britney Spears out. Let's give Miley Cyrus some freaking help here. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
That bitch shaved her head. We still love her now. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
And it really doesn't surprise me, but like Disney stars, for like, you've got a 50-50 chance of becoming a crackhead for a while before you kind of get your life back in shape. Like, Britney Spears was on Mickey Mouse Club. She had that little bit of meltdown. She's kind of come back now. Once she got rid of her husband, whatever his name was.
Kevin something.
Yeah. Whatever. Kevin something.
Yeah.
Once she got rid of him, she kind of became okay. Like, Justin Timberlake's been entirely fine. He got his start at Mickey Mouse.
Right.
Mouse Club. I think Christina Aguilera started too. She had a very different way of, going about her. I would call it a breakdown because there was a whole segment of Christina Aguilera in very inappropriate clothing.
Yeah.
Music videos were interesting. We'll leave it at that. But people like Miley Cyrus, you kind of got to look at and be like, this bitch has lost her shit. We should possibly help her. I was on Facebook. Who was it? Are you friends with Todd on Facebook?
Yes.
Okay, he wrote a really well
thought out like post.
thought out post on Miley Cyrus. We have a friend that we went to the high school with.
Yeah.
And he's like one of the most thorough individuals I've ever met.
He's really
like,
thorough.
He went to school for journalism, and now he's going to school for like Asian American film or something like that. He's basically a film critic.
Right.
Like that.
He's like the next Roger Ebert.
Yeah, like he definitely knows his stuff.
He does, yeah.
And so like he wrote a really well thought out like journalistic piece on Miley Cyrus, and like maybe this is a cry for help, but we're not recognizing it as that. We're just kind of seeing it as this like weird like Miley Cyrus trying to be somebody she's not. Well, maybe this is who she thinks she is. We should help her. I just feel sorry for the poor child.
Yeah,
her music's not half bad though. I mean, I kind of like it. You know,
it's just really funny how it like it makes it worse that it was on her father's birthday, I believe.
Yes. Yeah,
it was his birthday. Is it Billy Ray Cyrus?
Yeah, it was Billy Ray Cyrus.
Yeah, birthday. Yeah, I was just like, oh Lord Almighty.
It's like happy birthday, Daddy.
Yeah, really, right? I did see like a brief like GIF of what happened, and she had like a one of those like
the
foam finger, like the number one shit, and like you see in baseball games, and then like she was just like fucking like working it. Yeah. She's just pretty much she pretty much had it like a dick, and it was just like she was working it. So I was like, oh, okay, I had enough of that.
Yeah, I mean it was kind of comical.
Right.
At one time, at the same, but then on the other hand, I'm like, I feel sorry for you.
Yeah, she's just one of those like people from Disney that are just like pretty much hitting rock bottom right now, or at least heading towards it very fast. Wasn't Hilary Duff one of those girls too?
Yeah,
at a brief moment at least.
I don't think she had like a super.
It wasn't bad, but like it was kind of noticeable pretty much.
Yeah, it's kind of like one of those weird like fallout things, but hers was really short and quick, and like it never got as much attention.
You're right, and she pretty much fell under the radar again.
Yeah.
Right after that, was there like any other major like Disney star hitting rock bottom like something like that, or no?
I'm sure there were. There's not that I can think of off the top of my head.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
But I had a really kind of on the VMA line. I saw a video this morning that one of my friends posted. Of NSYNC, their performance at the VMAs, and interestingly enough, and this is something I just learned today, which I just had to re-look up to kind of figure it out. According to Wikipedia, it's true. But so NSYNC's performing, and in the very bottom left-hand corner of their performance, you can see Ryan Gosling of the Notebook fame and the movie Crazy Stupid Love with Steve Carell.
Right.
He's down in the bottom left-hand corner when you're looking at it, doing all the choreography to the performance.
Oh God! Oh really?
And he's like spot on with this shit.
Dang.
Like he's got it fucking down. Turns out, I learned this today, that Justin Timberlake's mother was Ryan Gosling's legal guardian.
Oh.
Which, I obviously want to look further into really verifying that.
Right.
I learned that from Andy. So at first I was like, I don't know if this is true.
Yeah.
But I just double-checked Wikipedia, which is not the most viable news source, children. But but according to Wikipedia, it's true. It is true.
It is true. Okay.
Which is just kind of weird. Like, my mind is blown on that.
Yeah.
Because like, I watched the video again before I came over here to start recording, and I'm like watching it, and I was like, this kid was probably like at the studio, like. You know what I mean? Like,
right, he's
sitting there watching, like,
them practice
all that shit. So, like,
right.
He's probably known,
like,
all this. He probably knows it. Like,
he probably knows the routine. So he can be like a double if any of them are, for some reason are absent.
Yeah, it's just the craziest thing.
Huh. That's really interesting. There's also another, like, it kind of goes along that lines of like celebrities being relatives to other celebrities, and then like I actually found out that Matt Damon is is a distant relative of Ben Affleck.
I was really hoping for Kevin Bacon there, but I'll take.
So it kind of explains how and how like those two were together in
Good Will Hunting.
Good Will, yeah.
That's probably one of my favorite movies ever.
Yeah, and yeah, it kind of does really explain how like, what like the relationship they have between each other, and so like yeah, it's just really funny to just find out how like like celebrities know each other, and they're just like, oh, they're actually related. It's like, what the fuck,
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, there's actually hold on, I think there's an article on Smosh's website where they show they show like a lot more celebrities being related to others, and like, hold on, let me find it and bring it up.
Okay, I also just got confirmation that Ryan Gosling himself, apparently, when he was younger, was also on Mickey Mouse Club.
Oh, really?
Right then.
Huh.
Which kind of makes sense, like, and then in my mind, like, now I'm trying to draw, like, all these lines where they're connecting people. Like, oh, maybe that's how it started, and, like, he had maybe, I don't want to jump to, like, abusive parents, that just sounds shitty, but, like, maybe he was, like, somehow that's, like, JT's mom was like, oh, this poor child, let me be your legal guardian, I'll take care of you, like, I don't know.
Right. And speaking of Gosling, yeah, I found that article, and so one of them, it has Gosling, Justin Bieber, and Avril Lavigne, and they're all related. Like they're all. It says that they're all distant cousins.
I can stand Avril Lavigne, but people, I'm not ashamed to say I've seen the movie Mean Girls, and if you've never seen the movie Mean Girls, there's a scene at the end of the film where a girl gets pushed in front of a bus. It wouldn't be the end of the world if Justin Bieber got pushed in front of a bus.
Right. Yes.
I wouldn't cry any tears.
No tears would be dropped on any floor.
No tears at all.
No tears. Yeah.
That's so strange, though.
Wait,
is Ryan Gosling Canadian? Is he from Canada at all?
They're French, so it kind of makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
That connects.
I believe they're a French.
French Canadian.
Yeah.
Because Justin Bieber's from Canada.
Yes.
And Avril Lavigne's from Canada. But I wonder
if Gosling, I mean, it makes sense if they're all of French descent somehow, and I mean, being distant cousins, just kind of it all makes sense, I guess. Next one is this one's
sure enough, he's from Ontario, Canada. Sorry.
Gosling.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so that kind of solves like everything, I guess. Al Roker and Lenny Kravitz. I don't know who Al Roker is.
Oh, Al Roker.
Sorry.
The news guy.
Oh,
He used to be really fat, and then he lost a bunch of weight.
Yeah. Okay, I kind of just remember now. I was like, Jesus.
That's funny.
Yeah, and it says that they're cousins from Kravitz's mother's side, or something like that.
Huh.
Let's see. And then next one is Snoop Dogg and Brandy.
Oh, actually, I think I knew that.
Oh, really?
I think I knew that.
It said, yeah, they're both first cousins, so they're kind of closely related. Next one is Jason Schwartzman and Nick Cage.
Wait, Jason who?
Schwartzman. I think
who is that? I just do not know. Jason. That's a horrible picture of Nick Cage too.
Yeah, it is really.
So fat.
Yeah, it's kind of just. But anyways, they're both nephews of Francis Ford Coppola and cousins of Sofia Coppola. And then, for those who don't know, the Coppola family are quite popular in the world of film and stuff.
Yeah.
which kind of makes sense. And then next one is Gabby
Gabby Giffords, so,
and
and Gwyneth Paltrow.
yeah, Gwyneth Paltrow from Iron Man. For those who don't know, they are second cousins, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
Dennis Leary and Conan O'Brien.
Oh yeah. For the next one, that one kind of blew me away. I was like, what?
Yeah.
But what do you they? Yeah, it's like yeah, they're third cousins, so they like kind of don't look alike, but like,
Yeah.
but yeah, they don't look alike.
That's crazy.
And then Prince Charles and
Ralph Fiennes.
Yanis. I guess yeah, he's I think he played Voldemort in
Oh yeah.
Harry Potter. So
Wait, this is the Queen's husband, right? Prince Charles.
Prince Charles.
I'm pretty sure it is. Okay,
think so.
Okay, this ties in perfectly here. Celebrities, right? I would call the Queen of England a celebrity. Random fact: the Queen and her husband are third cousins.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, United Kingdom. Talk shit on rednecks. Go ahead. See what I think. Because, the Queen and her husband are related.
Yeah. All right.
I found that on, the royal family has, an official website or something so that you can, see all the family trees and the cousins and dukes and duchesses.
Right.
That shit's on there.
Yeah. Okay.
It was there.
Yeah. Okay. This one's a little more. This one's from lesser celebrities, but unless you're hardcore TV watchers or whatever.
Yeah.
It's Jason Sudeikis and George Wendt, and let's see what's their relation.
He's the uncle.
Oh wait, who's that?
So I think George Wendt is Jason Sudeikis' uncle.
Okay. Oh, that's pretty funny. Yeah, that's all right. So that's pretty much it. But yeah,
I think I might have another list of surprising. God damn, it's fucking pictures. I hate when they're fucking pictures. Wait, no.
Hold up. I got a call. You right back?
All right.
Yeah. We're back in town now. Zach? Yeah, everything went okay. Yeah. They're doing alright. I'll be back on Thursday. Yeah. Alright, see you, man. That was my boss from work, so I had to take that call. So, all right, so another one I really like to talk about is when I was in Japan, I found out on thanks to Facebook that
I'm just gonna take this off the chair again.
all right. So, anyways, yeah. So from Facebook, I found out that Ben Affleck has been chosen as the next Batman. Pretty much.
Yeah.
Oh, the door was just open. So I don't understand why people are so pissed off after a certain point.
Yeah.
I understand why I understand from movies like Daredevil and shit and Giggly with J-Lo.
Yeah.
But
it's do these people forget that Saving Private Ryan happened?
Yeah, I know, right? Or
sorry, I had to say it.
Yeah, I know, right? Or movies like Argo and shit. He's not a bad actor. Just he's having to be in shitty movies.
Exactly, it's not his fault.
Yeah, and especially in Daredevil, I hate how people bring up Daredevil, and because sure he he was like pretty much the face of Daredevil, but like
Yeah.
it was directed by the same director who did both the Ghost Rider movies, which were both shit. So,
I still like him.
I mean,
I like Nicolas Cage though. He's one of my favorite actors.
he is, but like he was just. I thought that was just like a bad casting.
Yeah.
And but anyways, yeah. Back to Ben Affleck being Batman. I mean, like for me, I'm kind of I am surprised, but I want to see a fucking trailer with Ben Affleck.
Yeah.
You know, then I can actually put an opinion upon it.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. Like, we're not fucking casting directors. Somebody else is getting paid money to do that.
I know.
Like, let me see a trailer, then we can decide.
Right. It's just like people are just like, totally jumping the gun already and just like, well, why Ben Affleck? It's like, oh, he's sucking Daredevil. I don't know.
Well, Daredevil was just a bad idea from the start. Like, they shouldn't have made Daredevil.
Yeah, it's just one of those movies that should have been made into a film.
Yeah.
I mean, one of those comics into made into a film. Sorry. It's just and like it happened so that Ben Affleck was casted as yeah it kind of just sucked, but for him, but yeah, I'm actually kind of excited to see how Affleck would be as Bruce Wayne. I mean, and then do you know if the Batman movie is going to be directed by Christopher Nolan or you don't know?
I don't know.
Yeah. If that's the case, then I'll be a lot more excited. But I don't know who's directing this. So, and I believe that incarnation of Batman will be in the next Superman movie as well.
Mm-hmm.
So they're gonna have it's like a crossover thing, sort of like the Avengers, but not really. And yeah, I can't wait to see Affleck what he can do as Bruce Wayne. So, yeah, it's just I don't know why people are just fucking hating on him. I found it really pretty ridiculous how it was all over Facebook before Miley Cyrus.
Yeah.
So yeah, for me, I just I want to wait till the trailer comes out and then I'll put my opinion on it.
Yeah, it kind of sucks. Like I read some reviews about it yesterday when I was reading it in the news, and a lot of them were like, "Oh, Affleck's a great director, but he's a mediocre actor." And I'm like, I feel like you're forgetting his earlier work that was not bad. Like,
right, yeah, he's a pretty good actor.
Like he did what he needed to do in Good Will Hunting. Like, really good job in that. Like, he's good in Saving Private Ryan, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm. And and pretty much what? Thinking about another film other than Argo. Maybe it might be Argo, but I think there's another pretty recent, well, not recent, but sort of one of the newer films where Ben Affleck plays a robber and they wore a mask or something like that.
I'm looking up his works.
Yeah.
Everything. All right, let's get up more into the
recent ones. Oh yeah, he was in Armageddon.
He was in Armageddon.
Yeah, he was in Armageddon. Yeah,
he was in Dogma, and Dogma was a good movie.
Yeah.
Reindeer Games, also a good movie.
Mm.
I'm just gonna ignore Jay and Silent Bob.
Oh yeah.
Some of All Fears was a good movie.
Oh yeah. Electra. Oh Jesus.
Oh, The Town. Jesus, The Town.
How did yeah. The Town.
That was a good movie.
Yeah. And then there's Argo. Okay, so.
I don't think these ones.
Oh, yeah, that's the newer ones.
Yeah. Oh, I think I saw the director for what the Batman movie is, and I don't think it was
Christopher Nolan.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Somebody else.
I wonder if Matt Damon is going to be playing one of the characters in Batman.
That'd be hilarious.
That would be pretty hilarious.
I love that.
Yeah. I wonder what character. Definitely not Commissioner Gordon.
I think Zack Snyder
Oh, he's directing it too.
directing.
Oh, okay, that makes sense since Superman and
Yeah.
Batman are going to be merged. So, okay, that's fine. I mean, I like Snyder's work, especially like on the visual side.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, I mean Zack Snyder did 300, so.
Yeah.
And Sucker Punch, which I mean I wasn't a super big fan of Sucker Punch.
Oh yeah, it's the one with the girls and like
The weird machine gun leg thing.
Yeah.
That's all I can remember. And the Asian chick.
yes.
It's literally all I can remember.
I saw that in the airplane, like on one of my trips to Japan, and like I liked it. I only like the parts where they actually like the action scenes and stuff. But like it after finding out what the film was all like really all about, it just yeah, I didn't become a big fan.
Yeah, you're just kind of like.
Yeah, I was like, God damn it! Like it would have been fine if it was just all about like them in that costume, and like the entire time.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, why are they, fucking traveling to this big old fucking castle or whatever the fuck? It's like, well, who the fuck cares? You see fucking high ass chicks and machine guns and just shooting the shit out of monsters and where the fuck?
That would have been fine for me.
It would have been a nice like, girls and guns kind of flick. But yeah, yes. What was another? Another word by Snyder. Oh, Watchmen.
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually liked Watchmen.
I like Watchmen too.
Yeah, like overall, as an overall movie, it was pretty good. I thought, but I can understand why fans didn't like it. Like the ones who actually read the graphic novel,
Yeah.
because like the way they like twisted the ending and stuff like that, they like changed it up.
Yeah, because I never read the graphic novel, but I watched the movie.
Yeah, like I think they're supposed to find some like giant like squid thing or whatever, but like, but in the movie like Rorschach gets blown up, so.
All right.
It's like, okay,
that's what you
all right. All right, well, that kind of sucks. Yeah, but it's just one of those ones that I really like, despite the pretty abrupt ending. It's like, okay. Yeah, there's more Miley Cyrus shit on Facebook. Jesus.
Let's see what's trending on Twitter right now. All day today, like she was one of the top 3 hashtags.
Yeah.
And one of the other hashtags was like bad strip club names.
Bad strip club?
I don't really understand what that was all about.
That sounds hilarious.
Some of them were funny. Let's see. Okay, where did they go? How do I get back to the hash? God, these are...
What?
Bad strip club name. It's liquor in the front, poker in the back.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, kind of.
Oh, man.
The Krusty Krab.
Oh, okay. Okay. I guess it's referencing, to SpongeBob, but it can be taken a very wrong way.
The pony.
Okay.
This one's funny because it has a picture. I don't know what the pony actually is, but if you just kind of look at it, it's like, now hiring class of 2013.
Oh, what the hell?
So that was a strip club. That'd be hilarious.
That will be hilarious.
That's, wow. Oh, yeah. This is funny. One of these tweets is Martin Luther King's I Had a Dream speech turns 50 today. So what do we have trending on Twitter? Hashtag bad strip club names. Way to go, America.
Oh, that is funny.
It's true. It's funny because the next tweet right after that is wax on, wax off.
Oh, like whack, whacking off. Oh,
Oh,
that's wow. Christ. Oh my.
This is
Oh yeah, yeah, I saw that picture of Beetlejuice and fucking,
Yeah.
and I was like, what was that
Miley
about?
Cyrus thing. I thought it was funny because
Mm.
Robin Thicke's suit was totally black and white strapped on.
Yeah.
Bad strip club name: Krusty's Super Fun House from The Simpsons.
Oh.
Nips for tips.
Yeah.
Everything's The clap trap.
The clap. Oh. Oh Lord.
Grandma's little angel.
It sounds more.
Come and
Go.
go. Apparently, Come and Go is it's a gas station.
Okay, that can be taken very wrong. I also kind of noticed from Cyrus that her new thing is sticking her tongue out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like her new kind of like her new trademark thing, I guess. And I think it's really stupid.
Yeah, she needs to take care of that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's just... Read it. Read the top one.
Wait, Church of Jesus
That's
Christ.
the Mormon church.
Oh.
That's so terrible.
Dang. Latter-day Saints.
Say that one out loud.
Mm.
Everybody tweeted fucking Krusty Krab. Alright, it was only funny the first time. I can't say that out loud. I swear to God, it's a fucking Krusty Krab. I knew it.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay, what's that? What else is trending right now? Ariana 955. I don't know what that is. It's apparently something to do with Ariana Grande? Grand? I don't know what her name is. The chick that sounds like fucking Mariah Carey.
Oh.
I'd really think about that. I'm fairly confident that Instagram is like some rendition of the devil's asshole. Like it really has to be. Like, it's just a very dark, very dangerous place to go.
Whoa, what?
Oh, here we go. Yeah.
It's really funny.
It's a picture of Miley Cyrus sticking her tongue out on one side with her little tail things going on, and the other side's a giraffe with its tongue out, and
Yeah,
they
it has a
look
little
pretty-
horns.
They look pretty close to being twins there.
Yeah, that's really funny. Now that those pictures are together.
It's hilarious. Wait, oh my God! I just hit the refresh button on the explore option of Instagram for the first time today, and that did not bring up a picture of Justin Bieber on the next page. I'm so frustrated. There's always a fucking cat on every page, though.
Yeah. Cats are just another thing you see on the internet.
Fucking cats, man.
Fucking cats.
Sometimes I wonder what the internet would be like if there were no cats.
Just be dogs.
Alright.
One way or another, there's gonna be something.
Alright, I see what you did there. See, look, it took me 3 times to hit it. There he is, fucking Justin Bieber.
Oh.
God. No, this is not Justin Bieber. It's some douchebag kid who looks like Justin Bieber.
Who wants to? Okay. Oh, that's worse.
Look, this is the kid's.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my
Why
God.
would you want to look like that kid?
Don't. Oh, why?
Let's see. If you were born in 90, you just turned 18, probably. You're gonna live a very sad life. God, you even dress like him. Disgusting. I need to get away. Something. No. Well, Keanu Reeves would be better at this point. Alright, there's cute puppies on the next page.
If you're that actually kind of made me come up with that question. Like, what? Like, let's go back to the Batman thing.
Okay.
If you were a casting director, who would you cast? That's besides
People who have already been Batman.
who would have been Batman, yeah, and not counting Ben Affleck, of course.
Not counting.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I can't. The guy from Avatar, Sam Worthington.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And then he was also in those two weird movies with the Greek gods or whatever.
Oh
One of them was Wrath of
Clash of the Titans.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
I watched. I watched the first one on HBO when I had HBO.
Yeah.
And I saw the second one on the airplane. So it's, yeah, they're entertaining, but they're kind of mediocre. But yeah, they're all right.
But I think he's a good actor.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Yeah.
If he's thrown the right character.
Yeah.
Like and you can also hear Worthington on both of the Black Ops games.
Yeah.
Call of Duty. Yeah. And then I really liked his performance on that part. So I think Worthington would be a pretty good match for Bruce Wayne. You think Keanu Reeves would be a good Bruce Wayne?
All right, so okay, the reason I'm laughing is because there's because right now I have DirecTV at home and we have like the 3 free months of like all this extra movie channels or whatever.
Right.
And so one of the batches of movie channels we have is showing a lot of old films, and one of them's Point Break, which is like an older movie with Patrick Swayze and Keanu Reeves.
Right.
And so in that movie, Keanu Reeves is just like, man, like just fucking just like surfer sounding guy.
Yeah.
Like, that image just popped into my head, and I was like, I can't see that at all.
Yeah, he's totally not like that though. Yeah.
Yeah, he's not. Maybe I could see him maybe from like the Speed days. If he got himself like if he looks like that, I could see him being Bruce Wayne.
Kind of. I think he's going to be in some samurai movie. Like, I forgot what it was called.
Probably. Oh, I just thought of somebody else who I think would have been good.
Who?
Was his name Viggo Mortensen?
Viggo Mortensen.
He was the guy from Hidalgo, and I'm pretty sure he was also. Shit, what's the guy's fucking name from Lord of the Rings? Aragorn?
Oh,
you're
right.
The king? He becomes king.
Oh, yeah.
I think he'd be good.
Right. Okay. Huh. What about Gerald Butler?
Okay. I think he's getting old though.
Yeah, he's getting old.
It'd be hard for him to play the role.
I think. Yeah.
Honestly, he did Les Miserables. Like I don't know, but Gerard Butler got left in there.
Yeah.
Maybe Russell Crowe. Maybe Russell
Maybe.
Crowe.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I can see. I can.
Or no, wait. I just totally mixed up Gerard Butler and Russell Crowe. Russell Crowe did Les Miserables. My bad. Okay, no, I'll get. Either one of them, I could see doing it.
Yeah, either one.
You'd have to style them appropriately, though. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. Oh yeah. On another subject, I actually got to watch Iron Man 3 in an airplane.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I liked it. Overall, it was pretty good. Although the only major thing I did not like about it is that with the way they treated the Mandarin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's specific. It's like one of the major villains in Iron Man.
Yeah.
But the way they like treated him in this movie, it was kind of like,
Yeah.
Have you seen it?
I've seen bits and pieces. It's one of those. One of my friends had it on a bootleg copy.
Oh, okay.
And we would watch it, and I'd fall asleep.
Oh.
And then I'd try and watch it again. So I haven't seen it all the way through, but I've seen good parts of it.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty much, the Mandarin's not in the movie. Just to, clarify. He's only there by name. He's not the Mandarin's not actually in the movie per se. That's the only part that really bothered me.
Yeah, it is a pretty big part of it. So.
Yeah. It was like it was a big part of their marketing campaign too.
Exactly.
Like the like yeah, how Mandarin's gonna be in it, played by Ben fucking Kingsley. And yeah, for those who watched it, you'll know how that fucking turned out. But despite that, the film was I liked it. I liked it. It was a good third Iron Man movie overall. Especially when you get to see all the suits that fucking Tony makes.
Yeah.
Pretty
That
awesome.
was a really cool part.
Yeah. But of course, my favorite Iron Man movie is the first one. Oh, that one's pretty kick-ass.
I enjoy the first like most like trilogies or whatever their sequel or whatever. I always like the first one the best.
Yeah. It's sort of a curse, really.
Because you always got to live up to the first one. So
Although Toy Story is like one of the only exceptions. It's like I want to say it's better. I would say just as good as the first one.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
I will agree with that. Toy
Yeah.
Story is my favorite
Like trilogy.
of all time. My favorite movie of all time. I'm not ashamed to say is Toy Story. I agree with you. Like it's just like 1 was good, 2 was good, 3 was good.
Yeah.
You know, like they were all
They're all equally
yeah.
great. And it's just so weird. It's like one of the only Disney Pixar movies that don't fucking suck in consecutive sequels.
That is true.
Like especially like if you've seen like all the major like Disney films like Aladdin and shit, like a lot of them suffer from like direct to DVD sequels.
That's true. Although Aladdin specifically was actually because I know there's 1, 2, and 3, right?
I remember there was
like King of Thieves, Prince of Thieves,
King of Thieves.
King of Thieves, and then Return of Jafar.
Oh,
There's
yeah,
3
yeah.
of them.
Yeah.
Those are actually pretty good. They're not terrible for what they are.
Mm.
They're not the same level of like just good all across the board as Toy Story is.
Yeah.
But I get what you're saying though.
Yeah.
Is that direct to DVD sequel stuff? Like I didn't even know Fox and the Hound 2 existed.
Yeah, it
And
did.
Fox and the Hound is I put that on like a top 50 of my favorite films.
Yeah,
just
definitely.
because like the story and the quality everything is really good.
It's just so memorable.
Yeah.
Especially
It
when
sticks with you.
it does stick with you.
I'm old as hell now, and like I still like it.
Right.
That's such an unfortunate thing that happens with a lot of like animated films.
Yeah,
Like,
they just get
direct to
milked.
DVD.
It's getting milked as fuck, and then it just like kind of ruins it. It like just taints the quality of that title they like remembered and stick with. Kind of it does suck, but
It does suck. You know what's really weird is like now that I worked for Disney, I have this weird kind of like sense of like, oh god damn it, don't screw up Disney, like why don't be shitty kind of thing. Like you know what I mean? Or like somebody will say something about Disney and I'll get kind of like defensive about it.
Yeah.
It's just kind of funny. But random thing that I learned was Disney's Planes, which I haven't seen yet.
Right.
Apparently is doing well.
Really?
Yeah, well, yeah, that's what I heard.
Huh.
Um,
I thought it would suck, but
That's what I was expecting. But, I mean, I found out that so the animation studio from Disney that does a lot of like the direct to DVD like sequels, it's called Disney Toons. It's not actual like Walt Disney Animation.
right, yeah,
Studio?
yeah.
Disney Toons is what made Planes,
Oh yeah, that's what I heard about that. Yeah.
which is interesting that it would be like that. It could potentially. I don't know because I haven't really like looked it up too much, but that it's doing like better than kind of expected because it literally is like just another part of the world of Cars.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like it's literally the same. Just even looking at previews, like trailers, it's the same movie as Cars,
But with planes.
but with planes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like the animation's not really even all that much different. Like because I watched, I didn't finish it. I started watching Cars 2 because I haven't seen that yet, and I watched like half of it. And there's a part where they're at an airport, and I paused the movie, and I looked at the airplane,
Right.
and then I went and watched the trailer from Planes, and I was like, the same damn animation. Like there's not even variation.
Right.
I don't know if that's working to their advantage. That might be working to their advantage, because I think there's still enough kids around who are at that age where like they saw Cars when it came out,
Right.
and Cars 2 when it came out, and so maybe Planes is still something like they're willing to be into, and because it's an extension of that world, they're okay with it.
Okay. So I'm reading planes on Wikipedia, and it says that it did go over the budget and it made 77 million in the box office,
Oh,
but the the critics are not is receiving bad critical response.
no.
It's yes, it's generally negative reviews from critics,
Oh.
and it's 26% on Rotten Tomatoes. So
Well, I mean,
all right, so
well, I mean, it's making money.
it did make money, but well, probably not enough for Disney standards, but yeah. So pretty much confirmed that the movie sucked, and
Disney really needs a winner right now. Well, I mean, on the bright side, I guess it's okay that they did it through Disney Tunes
right, they didn't
because
actually
it's probably a gamble that they took. You know what I mean? So
right.
roll the dice. They're like, all right, it'd be cheaper for us to do it through this animation
Yeah.
production company instead. So let's do it this way.
Yeah, and it says that like most Disney Toon films is going to be released as a direct-to-video film, but it for some reason became a theatrical release, and it's going to be a trilogy actually.
Oh, God.
So yeah, and then the sequel is already confirmed. It's called Planes, Fire and Rescue.
Oh, okay.
Yep, and it's going to be released in 2014.
Fantastic.
I'm gonna predict that that's gonna be a fucking bomb. Especially how like Cars, like the first film, and that one went well,
Yeah.
but the second one, I heard I haven't seen it, but I heard it sucked compared to the first.
Compared to the first, yeah, but I mean, it's like, it's not terrible. It's not awful.
Uh,
Maybe I'm not as harsh as I should be, but it wasn't that bad.
Mhm.
Okay, no.
It did certainly make money, but yeah, the quality was not exactly the same.
You know what though? Honestly, like I think Disney's got a really good movie coming in Saving Mr. Banks, which is the story of like making Mary Poppins.
Oh,
And
yeah.
it features Tom Hanks as Walt Disney.
Oh, okay.
So, I personally think that is going to be a really good movie. I watched a trailer not too long ago.
Mhm.
It looks really good. It's kind of an emotional film. It's recreating, I think, like childhood pieces for some people. It's pretty cool. It's this story behind Mary Poppins kind of thing.
All right.
So, I think that'll be cool. Because I'm on Disney website, we're showing like now playing and upcoming films, and like I don't know what that's about. Let's see what this is. A movie called Frozen, coming out in November. I have no idea what it is about. I don't have time to watch trailers.
Do you remember John Carter?
Yeah. I haven't seen. I watched the trailer and I was just like, I don't want to watch this.
Yeah, no, yeah, that one that was another bomb.
Wait, Frozen looks like an animated film. Alright, we'll just not listen to the sound. From the creators of Tangled and Wreck-It Ralph. There's a goofy-looking snowman.
Muppets Most Wanted. Oh,
I saw that.
oh joy.
I'm not sure how to feel about this whole Frozen movie here.
Yeah, I'm reading it too, and it's supposed to be based off of the Snow Queen.
So far, all I've got is a moose fighting with a snowman. I mean, if we're gonna be honest, it looks kind of funny. No, you can watch it. Now the snowman's petting the moose.
Hey, wait, are you watching the trailer or something? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Well, it looks funny.
So you need another freaking. There's one called The Good Dinosaur.
Yeah, that just sounds like a bad idea. It's one of those things that I don't really think about that often.
Do you remember? Wait, do you remember that film Dinosaurs? It was like in 3D. It was like 3D. It was computer animated. I think it was by Disney.
Sounds so familiar.
I think it was just called Dinosaurs. I think. Yeah, I remember watching it when we were in school. I forgot whether it's middle school or high school. But I only saw bits and pieces of it.
Dinosaurs.
Oh wow, they're gonna actually have a movie called Tomorrowland.
Oh, it was called Dinosaur.
Dinosaur.
Just Dinosaur.
Okay.
I don't remember watching it, but.
Ooh, George Clooney's gonna be in it though. Tomorrowland. And maybe. Oh, it's directed by Brad Bird. Okay, I'm kind of actually interested. And he was the one who made The Incredibles and The Iron Giant. So.
Okay.
That's that. Now that sounds promising. Do you remember The Iron Giant?
Yes.
That was one of the greatest animated films of all time.
I agree. That's a great movie.
I know, and I remember we were watching that like in middle school, like on a rainy day schedule.
Yes.
We were all gathered in the fucking cafeteria
Yes,
and saw on that big ass fucking screen projector.
Oh, those are the days.
Those were the days, man. But I also remember, unfortunately, that we fucking watched Chicken Run and Tarzan numerous fucking times.
I mean, hey, I like those films.
I did not like Chicken Run, though.
You didn't like Chicken Run?
I did not like Chicken Run. It was, well, I mean, the fact that we watched it numerous times did not help.
Yeah. It's one of those movies where I can't watch it dozens of
Like,
times.
I know.
Either of those films, if we're going to be honest. But
I don't know, it just came out a little annoying overall as a movie. I didn't like it.
I don't know. See, I've always liked Wallace and Gromit.
I did, yeah, that I
And
liked.
so that when Chicken Run came out, I was like, all right, I like the animation here. I was excited about it.
Yeah. But I did not I didn't like how Chicken Run turned out. It was just kind of annoying. I don't know. It's I can't explain it.
I can kind of see it. I can see that.
It's just like, yeah, I can't put it into words. It's just fucking annoying. It's just an annoying film.
I got you.
Not because they have British accents. It's just like, I don't know. Really hard to explain. Maybe it's just the way that the theme of chickens and like on the farm and like just trying to escape from the farmer, like the fucking creepy ass farming lady. I don't know. But I did like Tarzan, but I didn't like the fact that we had to watch that shit numerous fucking times, along with Chicken Run. And that fucking song by, what's that guy?
Phil
Phil
Collins.
Collins was stuck in my head for a good while. And what's more annoying is that I did not know the words to it, so that annoyed the shit out of me even more.
Understandable.
Yeah. But I did. I really liked Iron Giant. I definitely can watch that. Few more times unlike those two.
Yeah.
And now, yeah, this is weird because like that one's like the film not by Disney, but like, yeah, I think it was by or it was from Warner Brothers Pictures or something like that.
Yeah, that's not right. Have you seen Fantastic Mr. Fox?
I haven't seen it, but I heard it's good.
I thoroughly enjoyed that. It's really good.
Didn't it have like George Clooney in it?
Yeah, he used the main character.
Yeah. Okay.
Or the voice of the main character.
Yeah. Now I'm kind of looking back on Disney movies, and it's just like there's a bunch of them that I actually kind of forgot till now.
I forgot about Robin Hood until now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like the animated one with
The old one?
Yeah, like there's a fox and
King Richard's the fucking like
lion
or panther or something like that.
Yeah, I completely forgot about it until I searched on Amazon for like Disney Collector's Edition, and I think
really?
it's celebrating like a 30th or 40th anniversary, and I was like, holy shit, this thing's that old? Like, what? I completely forgot about this.
Little like trivia quiz. What is the first Disney movie and Disney animated movie?
The first Disney animated movie. Technically, it would be Song of the South, I think, because that is when it was a. There's a total of like I think 30 minutes of animated features in it.
Mm-hmm. Well, I was actually thinking of Snow White, but you're kind of close.
That's
that was like the first feature length movie. Yeah.
Well, I think Song of the South is feature length. For those of you who don't know, Song of the South is where you get like Brer Rabbit, Brer Fox, and everything, like the whole Splash Mountain animatronics and all that.
Yeah.
That's what it's from.
Yeah. Okay, I remember, and it had like the black guy in it, like, and then, like he was telling the story. That one's not. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's not because it has live action stuff in it, so it's not completely true. You know?
That's true.
Yeah. So yeah, definitely. I think Snow White is the first like fully animated film from Disney.
The Snow White came out in.
It's in like
37.
Yeah, 37. Yeah.
God,
that's it's pretty fucking crazy.
I'll make sure I'm right. So I'm gonna find something.
I totally forgot. Remember the Titans is a Disney film.
Oh wow. Oh, that's Snow. Oh, that's why I remembered Song of the South. Yeah, I would have been wrong anyway. Song of the South is like 11 years later.
Yeah.
But the reason I remembered it was because it was. I think it's one of the first films to mix animation
with live action. Yeah.
That's why it stuck out in my head.
Yeah. Oh man, Doug's first movie.
Oh my god.
Do you remember that?
Yes.
Yeah. Did you watch Doug when it was on Disney?
Yeah, I like Doug. I watched it on both.
Okay, I really like the the one on Nick. I wasn't a huge fan when it was on Disney. It's like when they were kind of older.
Yeah.
They moved up one grade or something. I don't know. It definitely lost its touch for me.
Yeah, it definitely changed and it was noticeable, but I still enjoyed it because I like the characters.
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
Oliver and Company. I remember watching that in elementary school.
Yes, Yep. I remember that. Yeah. That was the first time I saw it. It was in the classroom, and people were like, "Oh, Oliver and Company." I was like, "What the hell is this movie about? What is this shit?"
Yeah.
God, I'm just like, my mind is still blown at how old Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs is, and that little girls today, they know who Snow White is.
Right. Yeah. It's just that's such a crazy thought.
They're like Pinocchio.
Yeah.
Dumbo and Bambi's from 1942.
I wonder what parents show to their kids nowadays, when it comes to Disney films. Do they ever show the old ones first or the new ones?
I don't know. I think about that too. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, my niece is almost a year old, and my sister puts on like Mickey Mouse Clubhouse or Playhouse or whatever it's called on
Yeah.
TV,
Right.
and so she's got like DVDs of that kind of stuff.
Right.
But I asked her, I was like, so when are you gonna get her started on the hard stuff? You know, like the actual movies, and what are you gonna show her? And she's like, oh, I don't even know what I'm gonna show her. So my sister's going. Damn, Lilo and Stitch is 11 years old.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, that is crazy.
Chicken Little.
Chicken Little.
Meet the Robinsons.
Oh yeah, it's one of those like kind of really.
Well, I mean, I thought it was funny.
Hmm.
You know, Tom Selleck thing was just kind of.
The Sorcerer's Apprentice. That was with Nick Cage.
I actually liked that film.
Oh really? I haven't seen that one yet. I've seen Tangled. That was a really good one, and that was the first one that was in CGI.
I haven't seen that.
That one, yeah. You should get that one to watch. That one had like, it makes sense why it went to CGI for that one. It's to show like the detail of the hair and shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's based off of Rapunzel,
Mm-hmm.
so like yeah, it kind of makes sense to show like the detail of the long ass hair and shit. And it was well made, so I really liked it.
Here we go. Now I've got everything.
Have you seen Princess and the Frog yet?
Yeah, I actually had one of my old roommates was really big on downloading everything from various sites,
Right.
and so he had a copy of the film that was like a like an animator's copy.
Oh really?
Yeah, so like when you first start watching it, there's like a watermark across the whole screen, which is like property of Disney Animation Studio.
Oh really?
Yeah, just my roommate was a very good person.
Oh wow.
But yeah, I've seen it. I liked it.
Hmm.
It's definitely like a retelling of all of the previous stories, but with new characters and different settings. But
Yeah.
it's good.
And like it's like it was actually like the first one featuring a black black princess or something. And like I don't want to sound like racist or anything like that, but like I don't know why that's such a big deal. Like Jasmine wasn't white, you know?
That's true.
Yeah, I mean, and then you have fucking Mulan. So like yeah, I'm not trying to like bag on African Americans or like or black people or anything like that, but like yeah, it's why do you have to like make it such a big deal? Like the first African American something.
Yeah, I think because there's been like because even the ratio of like number of like white princesses in all the films like to like Jasmine, Mulan. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
It's two, and then there's like all the other ones are like white. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
But-
I kind of from a sociological standpoint, like I get it, and why like people are like made such a large deal about it being a thing because Disney hadn't done anything like that.
Yeah.
So it's kind of more like for me it's kind of like about time kind of mentality. That's how I
Right.
feel about it.
Yeah. Okay. It's just that I don't really remember people making such a big deal out of Mulan or like Jasmine. Like I definitely Jasmine. Like I didn't hear shit.
Yeah.
Recess school's out.
I have that. Got that shit on VHS.
Oh yeah. Oh, do you remember Atlantis?
Yeah. 101 Dalmatians. Very classic.
And it's one of the ones that suffered the sequel curse, the 102 Dalmatians. I think that one's it's a live action one. Fuck. Did you see the live action one for 101?
Yeah. It was alright.
It was okay,
It
yeah.
wasn't
It was okay. I saw that. I remember watching it as a kid, but I definitely didn't even bother with the 102.
I'm fairly confident I've seen 102, but I'm not sure. I always forget about the Aristocats.
Oh yeah.
I like that movie.
I vaguely remember watching a movie.
I remember watching it for the first time. I watched it at home, and I had McDonald's. It was my mom's 40th birthday, and I wasn't allowed to go outside because they were drinking. So I was. Jeez. Yeah, because this would have been like 10, 15 years ago. So yeah,
it's funny. I remember watching it on Cartoon Network's Cartoon Theater when they had that back then.
Oh yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, and they just played random movies. Every I think like Friday night or something.
Yeah.
God, those were times, man. I miss old Disney. They show like even the ones that like they're kind of like less popular too.
Yeah.
Ah man, I forgot one. It was like really uniquely animated. It wasn't like like your typical cartoon. It was like made with like paper and shit. I totally forgot the name was, but I remember I had a certain fascination about it because it was different. It was on it was played on that lineup. Yeah, yeah.
Wow, I didn't realize Beauty and the Beast isn't that old. I thought Beauty and the Beast was quite older. It came out in 1991.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I thought
it would be slightly. Yeah, I thought it'd be slightly older, but no.
God, I forgot that was a Disney movie.
What?
Iron Will.
Iron Will.
And
I remember.
Homeward Bound: The Incredible Journey. I remember that shit too.
Oh yeah.
Angels in the Outfield.
Oh right, yeah. Man, I keep forgetting that was a Disney movie. And also, Honey, I Blew Up the Kid.
Yeah, Honey, I Shrunk the Kid.
Yep.
A Goofy movie. Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, that was a good one. That was like one of the That was like one of the only good spin-offs from Disney. Lion King, of course, is a classic.
Yeah. I remember the Hunchback of Notre Dame. That's one of the Hunchback. I realized this. Hunchback of Notre Dame is one of those movies that I've only seen once.
Yeah,
I
same here.
saw it in theaters when it came out.
Yeah,
it's the only time I've seen it.
I've seen it in my elementary school.
Yeah, that's the only time I've seen it. I think that I own it. I think I own it. But
yeah.
Hercules is also.
Yeah.
No, never mind. I think I've seen that on TV.
Oh really? I've only seen it once, but I remember liking it a lot. Because I had like a fan. I was a fan of like Greek gods back then. I had a certain fascination for them.
Do you remember Meet the Beatles? Did you ever see that?
Oh, that sounds very familiar. Hold on. What year was it?
It was. Jeez, where did the year go? 1998.
98.
Starred Paul Walker, Dennis Hopper, and Steve Van Wormer. And the two main characters are two brothers who are like surfers.
Oh
and
my
they
god.
end up just like.
Oh yeah, I remember this fucking movie.
They end up blowing up a geyser. Weird. I remember liking it a lot though.
Oh yeah.
It was funny.
Wow, Paul Walker. Jesus.
It's like one of his earlier films.
Yeah.
It's so funny to see like where they come from.
Yeah, where they come from. James and the Giant Peach.
No, I remember that.
I remember that one. That was one of my favorites too. Mighty Ducks, of course. Rescuers.
Oh, I remember.
Down Under. Yep. DuckTales, the movie.
Jungle to Jungle with Timon.
Oh yeah.
Flubber.
Oh yeah, Flubber with Robin Williams.
I'll Be Home for Christmas. I think that was with Jonathan Taylor. Mighty Joe Young. I completely forgot about that.
Oh yeah. I remember seeing that on VHS at my elementary school too. It was one of those movies. Let's see.
The Tigger movie.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. The
Disney's The Kid,
Kid. What year is that?
2000, with Bruce Willis and I think his name was Spencer Breslin.
Oh yeah, I remember the poster. Jesus.
The Emperor's New Groove.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Max Keeble's Big Move.
That sounds very familiar.
This is Alex Elan.
Oh yeah, yeah. That yeah, yeah.
Oh my god. I'm ashamed to say that I've watched this movie twice in the last month. The
What?
Country Bears.
Country Bears.
Yeah.
What year is that?
2002. It's with like they're bears like in like suits, like costume suits, like
Uh-huh.
thing, and they're supposed to be like a country rock band kind of thing.
Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I remember the. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm reading the reception. It says it was a flop.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awful. Wow, Finding Nemo is that
Oh yeah, yeah. That one's one of those ones that like just get blown away by the age. Pirates of the Caribbean.
old?
Yep. Same year. Lizzie McGuire movie.
I used to watch that cartoon all the time. I saw that movie with my sister and and at the time her boyfriend. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah, didn't marry this.
Okay.
The Incredibles.
It's so funny. It says the film reached number 2 in the United States box office, behind X2, X-Men United.
What film?
Lizzie McGuire movie. That's such a funny thought.
That is hilarious. It was really popular.
It was really popular.
Do you remember Sky High?
Ooh, that sounds very familiar.
Yeah, it was where like the kids had like godlike powers. and
Yeah.
they go to
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
school.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now that you brought it up, I was like, oh my gosh. Yeah.
The Lion. I didn't realize the Chronicles of Narnia was Disney.
Oh yeah. 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 I remember that one.
Well, it's not specific. Like this has the list of like who they were based on.
Oh,
Some of these like ones.
There were Snow Dogs with Cuba Gooding Jr.
Yep. That was funny.
Yeah, it was what before I was. Yeah, but yeah, that one, I remember that one was really popular, but it was a really shitty movie.
Do you remember Underdog?
Underdog. Wasn't it like based off a cartoon? And
Yeah.
like they made it into a live action.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looked very horrible. I did not watch it. I remember the cartoon, but not
I've now Hannah Montana and Miley Cyrus best of both worlds concert. Beverly Hills Chihuahua.
Man, it's Miley Cyrus. She went from Hannah Montana to that. To flesh color vinyl bikini wearing, tongue sticking out, flat ass bitch.
I'd accept her with her weird haircut and everything, you know.
Right?
I'd accept her that, just get rid of the weird behavior, and hey, sweet, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
I love you. Fuck that says. It's Disney International India. It's funny when I can pronounce that.
Oh.
African cats. I always forget that Disney has that weird like nature program
Oh
that they
yeah.
do. So there's like African cats and like whales and stuff on here.
Do you remember Homeward Bound?
Yeah.
Yeah, the one with the two dogs and
And
a
the cat. Sally.
Yeah.
Chance.
Yeah.
I forget the other Shadow.
Yeah, yeah. It was like, wasn't the not Shadow, the
Chance.
Chance was voiced by Michael J. Fox. It sounded like,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
oh yeah, okay, I just found it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what's weird is have you seen the movie Oz the Great and Powerful?
I've heard about it.
I hadn't even heard of it
Oh really?
Yeah,
I've heard about it like for a good while.
until I finally saw a commercial where it put like the film with the title.
Right.
Because I felt like an idiot So, I have a job with Disney. So I work in the parks. I should start this weekend, so that's exciting.
Yeah.
But when you go to like do interviews or fill out paperwork,
Yeah.
like in the casting center is what it's called, which is where like human resources and everything is.
Mm-hmm.
They have big screen, flat panel TVs all over the place, and they're playing Disney films. And they were playing Oz the Great and Powerful, but I had no idea what fucking film it was, and I was like, is this some weird shit that like went straight to DVD or what? Like, and I didn't want to ask anybody that I was sitting with because I like Disney's the kind of company that like if you're gonna apply there, like as soon as you get out of your car, you need to have a smile on your face, kind of
Right.
thing,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
like, I didn't know if they had some weird cameras or microphones in there, like
Yeah.
If I don't want to be that guy who's like, oh, so you don't know about this latest film? Oh, I guess you can't work here. But I had no, I didn't even know it existed.
Yeah. And they're coming out with a sequel, it seems, too, for Oz the Great and Powerful.
Jesus.
It's weird. It's supposed to be a prequel to Wizard of Oz. Yep, and then of course there's gonna be the new Star Wars movies. I can't wait for that.
Yeah.
By J.J. Abrams.
Yep.
Tron 3. I did not know there was gonna be another Tron.
What?
Yeah. What?
Don't fuck it up. Have you seen the original Tron and then Tron Legacy?
I did not see the original nor the Legacy. Have you? Have you?
Yes, seen both of them.
Oh, how was the Legacy?
I personally thought it was pretty good.
Mm.
Like, they did in my opinion, they did a good job connecting Tron Legacy to the first Tron.
Oh, okay.
The way they, because it is a sequel, pretty much, you know.
Okay.
The way it's written and everything, the way it happens, I think it's very well done. The way that it happens, like the way the characters bridge over, they don't leave like. There's not a lot of questions that you ask yourself because they're really
Right.
far apart.
Right.
Freaking early '80s to late 2000s, or 2010s,
Right.
or whatnot. So there's a lot of space in between, but the way it's written, when you start watching it, you're like, okay, I don't really have any questions about what happened because it's pretty apparent. This guy grew up, and this guy, is doing this thing. I like that about it. So
All right.
I'm really hoping with this Tron
Third Tron movie.
3, see what Tron goes.
Or Tron. I mean, yeah, Tron 3. Yeah. I don't know if it was the third Tron film. But
It's Tron 3.
oh, it's gonna be a new Pirates of the Caribbean movie. That one I did not know either.
I don't think I've even seen the most recent one.
With Blackbeard or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the first one's Curse of the Black Pearl, and then
There was one Davy Jones. I forgot what it was called.
Dead Man's Chest.
Then there's a
Here,
sequel. Yeah, fuck it. Just look up.
here.
Yep.
Pirates of the Caribbean. Fuck, give me. So give me the series. 4-movie collection. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Johnny Depp, that guy.
Oh, okay. There's okay. Oh, yeah. You're
Curse
right.
of the Black. Oh, Dead Man's Chest.
Yeah, Man's Chest. Okay, you're right.
At World's End.
Well then, Stranger Tides, and then there's gonna be the next one called Dead Men Tell No Tales, and it's coming out in 2015.
Have you seen At World's End?
I have seen it actually, and that was like
Is that the one where they fight like Asian pirates?
yeah, they have they fight
I think, or something.
yeah they fight Asian pirates, and then
Okay, I see.
and then they fight against
the British people.
I think yeah at some point, and then they all fight against Davy Jones, I think,
Okay.
or something like that.
Yeah. That sounds about right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I've seen the first 3, but I haven't seen Stranger Tides.
Oh, okay, yeah. I haven't seen that one either. That, and then that's funny because at World's End is like the only Caribbean Pirates of the Caribbean film I've seen. So
Wait, which one?
the third one.
Third one?
Yeah, I remember watching. I think I watched in the theater with like fucking. Oh yeah, I remember now. I watched it with Adam and the others.
Okay.
That was like a long time ago. I was like, all right, I have no clue what's going on, but guess I'm gonna enjoy it. And I mean, and then for what it was, it was pretty cool. So
Yeah.
all right, I think we should just wrap it up.
All
Enough reliving fucking the old days of Disney and other stuff. So all right, so thank you guys for listening in for this podcast with me, Sean, and Corey.
Yep.
See you guys next time.
Have a good one.